The idea of African Americans being illiterate seems like a topic that we talked about in the late 1800s, but research shows that this problem still exists today. Many students study and read effectively, while others, mainly African Americans, lack comprehension. I believe I am credible because I have spoken this source once before, and I have done my research. I am standing before you today to present to you reasons why African Americans are illiterate. African Americans struggle with literacy because they lack home guidance, come from low-income families, and have a weak educational background. Many African Americans who are not progressing in school usually lack parental support. I interviewed a young lady named Sherelle who is now a college student. While growing up, her mother was a single mother who worked many jobs. Sherelle had many younger siblings that she had to take care of. While Sherelle was providing for them, she did not have time to provide for herself. Her homework never got done, and her mother was never there to help her. In result, Sherelle was never able to read. Not only do African Americans lack parental support, but they also come from low-income families. Stewart Green states that high-poverty families affect a student's education. Also, Mandela states high-poverty schools have a lot of conflict. When students come from a low-income family, they usually attend a high-poverty school. High-poverty schools cannot afford books and supplies for their teachers to teach them. When a teacher has a conflict, they usually have to stop their lesson and resolve the conflict. Lastly, many African Americans have a weak educational background. By a weak educational background, I mean that the generations before them did not understand that education is the key to success. I interviewed another lady named Lois who always tells me that education is the key to success. While growing up, she failed the fourth grade and she never went back to school right away. Her parents did not force her to go back because they didn't understand that education was really the key. Lois took 2 years off of school, and when she finally went back, she was able to finish. She took her ACT but did not get higher than a 12. Her reading section was the lowest because she was never able to read. Because back then in fourth grade is when you learn to read. Low-income families, the lack of parental support, and a weak educational background are 3 reasons why African Americans are illiterate. Many programs such as Rosetta Stone and Silver Learning have been around for decades to help with this problem, but are quite expensive. Also, other programs such as the Boys and Girls Club have been around to help and are a free learning center. But many children, such as Sherelle, would not be able to attend that because they were too busy taking care of their younger siblings for their mothers to work. Thank you.